with the trophy. Congratulations, Wimbledon champ.
You. Thanks a lot.
Incredible performance out there. You're now a Wimbledon champion. How would you characterize the feeling? You were jumping up and down with that thing compared to your first time winning the other major titles.
Honestly, it's hard to compare. I already had many questions like to rank them, but it's impossible, because every slam has a different story. Every tournament feels different. For sure, this one I didn't expect at all. On Roland Garros, it's more like everybody thinks I'm going to win. So it's not that easy to handle that. So sometimes after a win, there's less happiness, more of a relief, But here, I'm still kind of shocked a little bit. So I'm trying to soak everything in and just enjoy it.
There's physical proof.
True.
Right there. Players talk about how major finals are different. The locker room is empty. There's history in the balance. Steve mentioned it. You're 6-0 now in major finals. What is the best explanation for that?
There's no explanation, I'm just trying to be ready for this match as before any other match. For sure, it's a different feeling playing a final, more stress for sure. But I gotta say, this match today for me was different than any other final that I play because I just wanted to enjoy my time on the center court with the game that I have, because it's the first time basically I felt comfortable on grass, and first time I felt like I can do my job and just play my tennis, So today I was like, okay, no matter what I'm gonna feel, I'm just gonna try to enjoy every minute of it, and just be happy that I can just be there, and just play on center court.
It looked like a good time out there.
Yeah, it was.
Last time you joined us at the desk, Iga, you told us that Whim Facet had given you some tricks on the grass. They've certainly played out. Now you're a Wimbledon champion. What factor did he play in your success here at Wimbledon?
Well, he's a main coach, so obviously he's in charge of kind of everything. But yeah, from the beginning, he had a clear view of how he wants me to play on grass. So we were working on my serve from the beginning since we started. So I wouldn't say now it was like a huge thing before, but in Australia it has been working well. Then on hard courts as well, on clay not so much, but here I felt like I can just do everything with my serve. I felt like. Just I had a lot of variety and a lot of precision, which I don't feel that much, overall, because I'm not like a huge server. And we worked on my movement. We worked a lot on my forehand. So, but I would say the main thing was for me I didn't try to play my clay court game here. I just adjusted, and I played more aggressively and sometimes flatter, but I think I was creating more impact with that.
There have been so many years when you've won in Paris and you've come in here, you've been the top seed. That wasn't the case this year. What do you think of the idea that maybe not having this heat behind you actually was a benefit and let you be a little freer? What do you think of that idea?
Yeah, I think, after so many tournaments that I won, there's always going to be people expecting, but for sure on grass, it is a little bit less, also because I said, it's not my favorite surface. So, I could just kind of focus on the process, focus on developing as a player rather than, making everybody happy. But for sure, it wasn't an easy year in terms of that. So I'm happy that I have freedom here to just do my job because the previous months were pretty tough with the expectations, and people, they got used to me winning, and I'm not going to win everything, but I'm trying to just focus on my own process, and I know that I'm going in a good direction. Sometimes there are going to be ups and downs, but I hope I proved them that they should just let me do my job.
You did your job really well, Iga. At the end of the tournament, we always like to ask you the music that you've been listening to when you come out on court, because you like to keep that a little bit of a secret during the tournament. What were the winning tunes, Iga?
I gotta say, it's all the same as before, because I like to keep my routines. So it's Led Zeppelin, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses. So kind of similar to what I listened to before, because I need some energy before the match, and this is what helps me. So, but off the court, I'm more like chill with my picks.
Do you feel you conquered grass?
I do. I don't know what future will bring, but for sure I played much better this year. The progress was pretty big, so I'm just proud of myself and the work that we've done.
You said you never could have dreamt of even making the final here. So,
Yeah.
so what's the next thing you want to accomplish?
Let's just be happy about this one, not create more expectations. I'll just enjoy this one for now, rest a bit, and I'll get back to work. And I care about every tournament that I play. I hate to lose, so in tennis you kind of need to reset and be ready for the tournaments next week anyway. So there's US Open swing coming ahead, and hopefully I'll be able to play quality tennis there.
Well, congratulations. You're a Wimbledon
Thank you.
champion. Thank you so much for spending some time with us.
Thank you very much.